All right, let's talk about how to create a video strategy, video content strategy as a real estate agent, real estate team, or a real estate broker. See, everyone tells you that you need to be the digital mayor, create these YouTube how-to videos, or you need to create listing videos or whatever. But what most people don't talk about is that there's different types of video creators. There's different types of content that you can create, and you should be creating content that fits your personality. See, like, even though I can write, I don't love to write, so I'm not going to sit behind a computer and write all day. But just like everything in business or in life, you like to spend time doing what you like to do, and that's the truth. Like, if you don't like running, you're not going to go run, but you may like going to the gym, or you may like doing yoga. The same thing with video content creation. And I think too many people get stuck on what they get told to do, that they don't actually create stuff because they don't like doing it. They're not self-aware of who they are, their personality, what they like to do, versus when you know what you like to do or what you like to spend time on, or maybe you align your personality, what you like to create, what you like to do, with the audience that you're looking to attract as well. That's when you really take it to another level. But you do that when you understand what you actually like to create. Now, obviously, no one loves to sit behind a camera like this. Like, even I don't love to sit behind a camera like this, but I know this is a style that I can do, style that I like doing. Even though I don't love sitting behind a camera, it's something that I know I can do. So don't just create something that everyone else tells you to do, because most of the time you probably aren't doing it. So what are the 8 types of video creators, and how do you create a content strategy around that? So you have to understand first who you are, your personality, what you like to do, and then create the content strategy around that. So in the first bucket is community, and the first one is digital mayor. Now, obviously, this is the type of person who wants to show off the entire community, everything about the community, the local businesses, the streets, the bushes, the schools, the neighborhoods, everything. They're just highly community centric, and that's just who they are. That's their personality, and that's what they like to do. So that's your digital mayor. Now, the next bucket is the storyteller, and what this is they love sharing the story of the local businesses. They're like the local business maven, and they can do this in a kind of interviewing style, or more of like a film director style, where they can interview, or they can be the director where they're not really in it. And that's where you really share the story and highlight the local business. And obviously, kind of along that line is the interviewer style, where you like interviewing other businesses or other people, other agents, other buyers, homeowners, whatever. You're just the interviewer, or you're the storyteller director. So as you see, there's 3 in the community bucket, and obviously you can delve into all of them. I'm not saying just because you do one, you can't do the other. It's just about knowing who you are, your personality, and what you like to do, so you'll spend more time in that, and you'll be more focused on creating content consistently in that lane, and then you can dive into others. But a lot of the times you just have to at least start somewhere. So in the second is the listing videos, and this is where you're really highlighting your listings, or helping your clients highlight their home in a lot of different ways. And there's 3 unique ways to do this. So the first is kind of like your more professional actor, kind of when you think of maybe your $1 million listing, or someone like Ryan Serhant or Brad McCallum, or even someone like Jason Cassidy, for example. So obviously, even though those 3 people are a little more professional, they all show their style. It's not like they're this professional corporate person. They're still showing who they are. And you'll realize that those 3 people, while they do those styles of video, they also delve into other styles. But that's just an example. They love creating that type of video. And for example, you take someone like Brad, that's where he really built himself, and now he's starting to dip into a couple other areas. So it's about knowing who you are, what you like to create, what you like to spend time on, your personality, but then also knowing who your audience is. If you have a lot of listings, that could be a really good bucket. Oh, someone I know who also does this really well is Grant Muller, and over in Colorado. He's awesome at doing this. And what this professional actor style is you don't have to be in the whole entire video. You could, but maybe you're just at the beginning, or maybe you're at the beginning and the end, or maybe you're at 3 different points where you're at the beginning outside the home, then maybe you're in the kitchen, and then maybe you're in the bathroom, or whatever highlights of the home. But that's like your professional like actor style. Now, entertainer. And you can see how this kind of goes hand in hand. You have the actor, the entertainer, but in the entertainer, someone like Bob Tompkins or like Erica Gould, where it's really storyboarding the story of the home, but you're still in there as the entertainer, more of an entertainment level, and that might not fit everyone. For example, you may be more professional and you're not the entertainer style, or maybe you are more of the entertainer. So that's the other one. Now the third is your film director. This is someone like Tim Smith or like Raj Kazar, where you're storyboarding the story of how to sell the home, of who you want to attract. You're really sharing the story of the home as a film director level. And you may not even be in the video at all. You have other actors and entertainers in the video. You're just directing. But what you'll notice was people who do this at a really high level, for example, like Tim Smith, he's film directing on some videos, and then some of it, he's in there at the beginning, kind of like an actor. So you can, again, this examples of, you can delve into other buckets, but knowing what you like to create and what you want to spend time on, and then as well as who is the audience you're looking to attract, what are the clients that you work with. When you really combine those, you really understand what type of video creator and what type of content you should spend time on. Now, the third is your educator. This is like your knowledge broker, your teacher. This is someone who really loves to share information, or they just love teaching or love educating other people. Kind of like what I'm doing right now, but someone who does this at a really high level, as well as like Karen Carr. There's someone in Tampa who does it really well, Melanie Atkinson, who does that as like an educator, but then she's also shares a lot about the community, for example. And then you have someone who's like Malcolm Lawson, or I'm really blanking on his name. His name is Matt, and he's in DC or Virginia, but he does this really well. But you're sharing information. And someone who also does this is like Charles Cherney. He's just starting this in Cambridge, but like they're the type of people who like to educate. They like to share information, and this is more like your YouTube style videos. You can put it across every platform, of course, on podcasting, Instagram, all this, but you're more of an educator. You're sharing information. Now, the next bucket is your vlogger. So this is kind of like the behind the scenes. They're trying to show you the day to day, and when you're doing a vlogging style, you end up dipping a lot of times into digital mayor or the interviewer, the local business maven. For example, Amit Buddha, he shows you the day to day. He shows you kind of the behind the scenes stuff, but then he dips into the community style videos, and he shares the story of other people as interview style as well. So I hope this really helps highlight that you don't have to fit in one bucket. But understanding your personality, who you are, what you like to create, and spending more time on that is going to get you to more consistently create content and more consistently create video content, rather than getting stuck on this whole other people tell me what I need to do. Why don't you see yourself as, are you the digital maker? Are you the interviewer? Are you the storyteller? Are you the professional actor, the $1 million listing? Or are you the entertainer? Or are you the film director? Or are you the educator, the knowledge broker? Or are you the type of person who's more like the vlogger, the day-to-day behind the scenes? And finding the type of creator that you are, creating more of that content, creating more of what you actually like to create, and then you start dipping into other areas as well. This way you're just consistently creating out content. So I hope this was helpful. Hope this really shared some insight on creating more videos that fit your personality and being more self-aware of you. And let me know below, what type of creator are you? What type of videos do you like to create? So thanks for watching, and hope this was super helpful, and hope you're here to watch the next video. And if you're on YouTube, there's probably going to be a video too over here. So if you think those might be helpful or might be useful for you, watch them. So I just want to create more videos and help more people out. So again, below, let me know, what type of creator are you and what type of videos do you like to create? Thanks for watching.